I don't get why that picture back there looks like it's always on an angle when I go back and watch my footage, because it's not. It's perfectly level, and my camera is level because there's a little like leveler on the side of the like tripod. So I don't know why it looks that way, but ignore that. It kind of bugs me when I watch it back, but you know, do your best to just forget about it. Hey guys, what's going on? Today I want to test out a new foundation. This has been around for a while. It's not like new in the makeup world, but it's new to me. I've kind of been resisting the whole cushion foundation trend. I didn't like fully love the Wet n Wild cushions that I tried out, the color correcting cushions, months ago, so like it kind of turned me off, but you know, I thought I'd give it a try. I haven't tried a new foundation for a while. I think you guys know I'm kind of like I stick to what I know best when it comes to my foundations, but I did want to go ahead and give this a try, mostly because I think it would be really good for travel. Summer's coming up, so I know a lot of people are going to be taking weekend trips. I travel for work sometimes, so it would be nice to throw something in my bag that's really convenient. You know, something like the L'Oreal Pro Glow and the Pro Matte are convenient, but something like a Marc Jacobs foundation, this is heavy, you guys, and it's kind of scary because I'm scared I'm going to break it. So having something convenient would be really nice. So we're going to go ahead and give it a try. It's like 8:30 in the morning right now, so we'll go ahead and put it on the face, see how it wears. I'll do check-ins throughout the day. It's the 3rd of July, so I'm going to be going to a barbecue. It's pretty warm in Chicago today. It's 70 degrees. I guess that's not too warm, but it's going to get up to, I guess the high is 74, so not too hot. So I might not sweat it off or anything like that, but I will be outside and I'll be doing some activities today. I know I'll be sitting by a fire at some point, so let's go ahead and try this baby out. I did prime my face with the Dr. Brandt Pores No More. Here's what the whole compact looks like. I really like the packaging. It's like a rose gold packaging, which is really pretty. I got the color N 3.5, so neutral 3.5. I was between this and neutral 4, but I figured I'd rather go lighter than go darker. We'll go ahead and give it a try on one side of the face with the little component that's inside of it. Looks like this. I don't usually like these, so I'm not sure how I'm gonna like it. And then let me just show you the product. It comes with a nice little sanitary thing, so we'll get rid of that guy. And that's what it looks like. Let's go ahead and give you a quick swatch with just my finger. It's really wet, so it's definitely full of foundation. I think this color is gonna be pretty good. That's what N 3.5 looks like right there. I think that'll blend really nice. I'm tan right now. So yeah, let's go ahead and start dipping into the product. Just dipped, and that's how much came out, and that's pretty wet, so that's nice. It almost has like a gray tint to it, I feel like. And this is supposed to be buildable. Yeah, actually that color is like almost perfect. I already don't like this little component thing, but I'm gonna push through. Can't tell yet how high coverage this is gonna be. I'm really happy I didn't get the darker color because I think it would be way too dark. It's just hard to like keep my 2 fingers in there, I guess. Maybe that's because I have fat fingers. This is now the 3rd time, I think, 3rd or 4th time I've dipped back in to the product. But like if you're traveling, just taking this is really convenient. I mean, I'd always take a beauty blender with me or like my L'Oreal sponge, but I mean, it's nice to just have everything in one place if you're like a, you know, a minimalist or like a not fussy type of person. Trying to figure out what kind of coverage this is right now. Yeah, I think about medium. But it's buildable, so you know we're gonna go in and try. Yeah, I think we'll leave it at that for now. Wow, it's remarkable how nice that's blending into my skin. You can't really tell I have foundation on, which I actually really like. So here's the completed side. Make sure we bring it up onto the ear. And it does have a little bit of like a luminous glow. You could see that on like the high points. I like that a lot. Hopefully it doesn't oxidize because it's the perfect color right now. So let me do the other side with my beauty blender. I'm just gonna dip right in. Get whatever that is off my face. Actually, I'm already thinking, I think the beauty blender might be soaking up, well, this isn't a beauty blender, it's a L'Oreal sponge, but it might be sucking up a little more product than that sponge did. I know some people might use a brush with this, but like I rarely ever use a brush when it comes to putting on foundation, so it just wouldn't make sense for me to do that and be able to give you like a fair review because, you know, I just don't use brushes. I mean, if I did use a brush, I would use something like this. I'm not like into the whole like actual brush application. Yeah, I think it's about the same. Maybe a little more coverage with the L'Oreal sponge on that side than the beauty blender, but nothing noticeable. So this is the first layer. It's so light. Like I do not feel like I have foundation on right now. It's very, very light. It definitely is luminous. I'm sure you can see that. I do feel like it's accentuating my pores a little bit, which is okay. You know, I don't mind the whole like textured look. Like when you have highlighter on and it looks like you have texture, I don't mind that at all. I think it's skin and it's human, so it doesn't bother me. But yeah, I really like this so far. It's not heavy. I definitely think it's like medium coverage. It's not like high medium or like getting towards full coverage. I don't know what it claims to be. I mean, it says it's buildable, which makes me think it wouldn't be claiming to be full coverage. I can look that up online in a second here, but let me go in for that second layer. So I'm going to use the L'Oreal sponge again on this side. Trying to see if I see a difference here after building that up. You know what? It's not like piling up heavy on my nose, which is always a plus for me. I feel like it definitely looks a little more luminous right now than it did with that first layer. But as far as like adding a lot of extra coverage, I don't think it added too much. Can you guys see how pretty that is though? Like, wow. My skin just looks like healthy with this on. So I'm gonna do the other side with the beauty blender real quick here. It's a little weird. I feel like as I apply this second layer, it's almost starting to look a little more like gray, if that makes sense. I don't know if you guys can see that. It's not bad. Like it's not making me not want to wear this, but I do feel like I'm going on that side with the beauty blender. Brittany, hello. I feel like we're starting to get into the like territory of running a little too ashy. Okay, so here we are with 2 layers on. Here's what everything looks like. This is the side I did with the little applicator sponge, as you guys know. And this is the side I did with the beauty blender. I'd say they look pretty much the same. I got pretty much the same effect with them. I thought, like you guys saw, that the sponge was soaking up a little more product, but I don't think it really did that too much. So I really like how this looks. Again, with that second layer, super light. I look super healthy. It looks just like an extra layer of skin. I really hope this doesn't oxidize or anything like that, because I think that the color blends in pretty well. Like I said, the product isn't building up on my nose, which is always a plus for me. Sometimes I get product buildup up there, so I'm really happy about that. So let me first tell you what time it is. It is 8:42 right now, so I'm gonna put on the rest of my makeup. We'll check in and see how everything layered up on top of it. I'm also trying the L'Oreal True Match Lumi today. This is also like a cult favorite, which I've never gotten my hands on, so I'll try that. And then I'll meet you back here in like 2 seconds when everything's on. All right guys, makeup is on. Obviously I'm missing eye makeup, but I'm gonna film a different tutorial on the Carly Bible palette and a quick like look on that. So we're skipping the eyes for now, but this is what everything looks like. Everything looks pretty good. It is 9:05 right now. So we're gonna see how this lasts. We're gonna check in. I'll probably check in around 12, 1 o'clock, maybe later in the day when I'm at the barbecue. We'll figure it out. But this is what everything looks like right now. I do still like it. I think it looks very skin-like. It's very luminous, as you could see. I don't know how it's gonna hold up with my skin, so we'll see how that goes. But overall, I think the look is really, really pretty. I really like the coverage. Everything blended perfectly on top of it. Didn't have any issues there. I definitely think it has that radiance. Let me look up online really quick the coverage that it claims to have. So online it says, a liquid foundation revolutionized, built luminous coverage in a tap, introducing True Match Lumi Cushion, a liquid foundation infused with an innovative sponge that delivers the perfect amount of makeup. Our luminous, refreshing formula creates sheer to medium coverage. So definitely doesn't claim to be anywhere near full coverage, which I think is totally accurate. I think I got about medium coverage, definitely after that second layer. So yeah, I'm really liking it so far. Once again, everything feels super light. We're gonna go ahead and check in a little bit, see how this holds up. Let me just give you a quick close-up of what everything looks like. And I will see you guys in a bit. Hey guys, what's going on? I wanted to do a quick check-in. I typically don't do these in the car, so I thought I'd change it up a little bit. Let me know what you think about this, but it is 1:38 in the afternoon right now, so I've had this on for about 4.5 hours, and here's what we're looking at. First of all, let me tell you, I went to Walgreens, I cleaned, I cooked, I took care of some business around the house. So I've been definitely active, and I've been kind of touching my face. I watched like a TV show, so I've been active, and I think this foundation is holding up beautifully. I think it looks nearly flawless. I wouldn't say flawless. It looks nearly flawless on the skin. It still looks like skin, and I still have like that luminous glow, which I'm like obsessed with. So if I had to get really nitpicky, I'd say maybe it was coming, you know, apart a little bit in the nose folds, maybe a little bit on the smile lines, but nothing too intense. There's people like pulling up all over the place right now. I'm at my parents' house, and they're looking at me funny. But anyway, here's what everything looks like overall. I think it looks really good for 4.5 hours wear. I'm gonna leave it on for another probably like 3-4 hours. About that 8-hour mark, I've pretty much had it with foundation, no matter what foundation it is. I don't typically wear it more than about 8 hours, so we'll check in. I don't think anything has gotten excessively dewy, and this is a Lumi foundation, and I put 2 layers on, as you guys saw in the beginning. So yeah, here's what everything looks like. It did not oxidize crazy. It pretty much held up to the color that I put it on as, which is really good, especially for a drugstore foundation. Really impressed overall. So I'm looking forward to checking in the next 3 or 4 hours with you guys. That'll probably be outside on my parents' deck. We're gonna barbecue, we're gonna grill, we're barbecuing and grill is the same thing, Brittany, hello. We're gonna put up a fire in the back. So yeah, I'll definitely be outside and active, and it's about 77-ish degrees right now. So we're really putting this one to the test today. Hey guys, we are back. It is, let me grab my phone out of my pocket, 6:04. Hopefully you guys can see that. So the foundation has been on for 9 hours now, which is longer than I typically wear a foundation in the first place. And I really think it's held up really, really well. Like, I've been outside, I've eaten a lot of food, I had doggy kisses all over the place. I was hugging people, I was outside for an extended period of time, and yeah, I think it's holding up really well. I think everything looks pretty much the same as when I talked to you about 4 hours ago in my car. It's just, you know, the smile lines right here. There's a little bit in that bad guy wrinkle that you can kind of see when my face isn't like scrunched together. But other than that, no changes. It hasn't like wiped off anywhere like severely, maybe a little bit here in this area, but like the typical places where it will come off for me is like my nose area and up there on my forehead, and it's not coming off at all. So this L'Oreal Lumi foundation definitely gets 2 big thumbs up from me. I'll definitely grab for this more. I think for the summer it's a really, really nice foundation. Oh, by the way, the reason I'm not at my parents' house anymore, it looks like it's gonna rain outside, which is why it's pretty dark in here. I have like 2 big windows in front of me, and I rely on a lot of that light, so it might look a little bit off in here, but yeah, I left because I'm pretty sure it's gonna rain, and then it won't really be fun to make a fire if it rains, plus we're all exhausted. So yeah, you guys will have to let me know what you think below. Have you guys tried this foundation? Do you like it? Do you not like it? Is it too luminous? I think there might be another kind in the cushion from L'Oreal. that wasn't like the buildable Lumi, but I could be wrong. But I think I've seen that somewhere. But anyway, that is it, you guys. Like I said, I'll definitely be grabbing for this a little bit more often. And you know what? It was never heavy. It still doesn't feel heavy. I don't feel like that, like, God, I need to take my foundation off feeling right now. It almost feels like I have nothing on, to be honest, which I really, really like. So if you guys have any questions, please let me know below. I love interacting with you. I love reading and responding to your comments. Otherwise, thank you so much for watching. If you're interested in seeing any more videos, feel free to subscribe. I upload Mondays and Fridays, and sometimes I'll throw a bonus video in there if I'm not too crazy busy. So thank you so much for watching and spending some time with me, and I will hopefully see you in the next one. Thanks, guys. Bye-bye.